Welcome to Carcry, where cars don't even get a chance to launch before they're dragged into the spotlight. Today, we're talking about a mysterious newcomer that just snuck into the US market like a ninja in flip-flops, the BYD Tai 3, a high-riding electric SUV that's all brawn, all kek, and zero subtlety. No press release, no parade, just poof, it's here, scouting our streets like it owns the place.
Tai 3 is the latest full-electric SUV from Fangchengbao, BYD's cool rebel sub-brand. It just launched in China in April 2024, and now BYD's already filing US design patents. Translation? It's house hunting. It's over 4.7 meters long, about as wide as a Mazda CX-5, but designed like a Bronco that went to Silicon Valley and started meditating. Beefy, but approachable.
Patat Blade Battery by BYD. The name says it all. No cylindrical cells like Tesla, no pouch cells like Hyundai. BYD uses LFP battery sticks that look like sword blades, tough, stable, and basically fireproof. They've tested it with giant nails, and it still didn't catch fire. Other batteries, toastier than a Vegas buffet. Fast charging? Yep, 237 kilowatt fast. Don't assume Tesla owns the game. VinFast VF7 tops out around 160-180 kilowatts. Tesla's supercharger V3 hits 250 kilowatts. Tai 3 lands near the top, charging from 30% to 80% in just 18 minutes. That's faster than your oat milk boba order melting in the sun.
It's got a blocky front, oversized fake grille because EVs don't even need one, clearly flexing for the camera. The rear lights? Hook-shaped, like it's saying, I'm not following trends, I am the trend. 21-inch wheels, thick plastic cladding, LED light bar slicing across the nose like a tech bro's new haircut. Interior? Huge vertical touchscreen, like an iPad on steroids, smoother than the VF8 system. And yes, it comes with an integrated DJI drone that you can control from the car, perfect for camping or flexing on TikTok from the top of a hill. Compared to VinFast VF7, VF7 is a fresh college grad. Tai 3 is a tech-savvy digital nomad with dusty hiking boots and satellite Wi-Fi. Style comparison? Ford Bronco, same square-jawed attitude, but Tai 3 is the cyberpunk cousin. Jeep Avenger, cute and retro, not nearly as alpha. VF7, modern and sporty, but still the nice guy in the group chat.
Over on Xiaohongshu and Weibo, think Chinese Reddit plus Instagram, pros: solid chassis, snappy acceleration, spacious cabin, stable battery performance. Interface is miles ahead of older BYD models like Seal or Atto 3. Cons? Cabin noise still creeps in at high speed. Infotainment software still has that BYD flavor. Minor bugs, frequent updates. Regenerative braking feels aggressive in city traffic. Takes some getting used to.
Pricing in China. Standard version, somewhere around $22,000. Top AWD trim, somewhere around $26,000. If it enters the US market with tariffs and adjustments, it might land between $30,000 to $35,000, meaning it'll be eyeballing the likes of Hyundai Kona Electric, Chevy Equinox EV, Nissan Ariya, maybe even knocking on Ford's door if it comes fully loaded. Feature face-off? VF7, no AWD, no drone, shorter range. MG ZS EV, weaker motor, smaller battery. Kona Electric, gorgeous, sure, but pricier and doesn't scream adventure. Tai 3 brings gadgets, AWD, and rugged techie vibes to a segment that usually plays it too safe.
If you're tired of soft-spoken, urban-only electric SUVs, want something that can hit the trail, haul a dog, live stream with a drone, and you're brave enough to enter the world of Chinese EVs, then BYD Tai 3 might just be your wild card to watch in late 2025 or early 2026. Cha-ching! So, what's the move? If the Tai 3 drops in the US at around 30 grand, are you picking it over a Kona, over a VF7, or are you staying loyal to your gas guzzler? Drop a comment below and hit follow on Carcry, where the cars get roasted before they even hit the showroom floor.